Sekhmet, reduction. Allow what you no longer need to be destroyed or reduced. Build your emotional authenticity. You are protected when expressing your true emotions in appropriate ways. Imagine a goddess of the most incredible heat. Her breath itself created the desert, and her eyes are full of fire. Imagine that this goddess contains the energy of the mightiest of cats, the lion, and shares the fierce feline's proud and royal nature. If you can imagine a goddess like this, you have glimpsed the Egyptian goddess Sekhmet. Sekhmet protected by the pharaoh and his people, particularly during war. Warriors invoked her bloodlust and wild energy prior to engaging the enemy. Once the fight ended, her priestesses performed a series of rituals designed to placate her immense energies, normally involving the element of fire. One story says that once after winning a terrible battle, Sekhmet maintained her battle rage and bloodlust. She looked around her and wished to spill more blood. The people trembled, and the gods noticed. The god Ra turned the Nile red so that it looked like blood, and invited Sekhmet to quench her thirst there. She drank and drank, curbing her bloodlust. With an echoing roar of her lion's head, Sekhmet steps into your life, asking you to burn away what is you do not need. This fierce yet compassionate goddess can help you healthily release emotions that may have negative connotations, but are actually not negative, like anger, for example. We aren't always taught how to healthily deal with sadness, anger, depression, or even jealousy, but they aren't strange or unnatural emotions. In fact, everyone feels them at some point or another, but it is how we express them that makes the difference. In accepting these emotions and expressing them in a healthy way, we are able to release them and move on. By surrendering what you no longer wish to possess, Sekhmet's cleansing fires, you free yourself and are more able to move forward. On the shadow side, if we try to suppress or deny our emotions, we may express them later in inappropriate ways. For example, those of us who repress our anger often explode with rage in completely different circumstances. Developing emotional authenticity is an important tool in combating such behavior.